Greetings viewers, Eric the Car Guy, also known as EricTheCarGuy when I post videos to this channel. And hey, if it's your birthday, I want to wish you a happy birthday. Yeah, congratulations, you're older now. I'm shooting with a different camera today because, well, the day went a little sideways. But I wanted to tell you a little bit about the '99 Civic, which I've introduced in a previous video. I had talked about the possibility of using this as a fixing a forward vehicle. However, my son needs a vehicle. He was originally supposed to get the Mini, but the insurance for that was so stinking expensive, and the more I got into it, the more I realized that's not exactly the car that I want to put him into. Not if he's trying to save money. This Civic, I think, is a much better choice. Parts are cheap and readily available for these. So I've written up this massive laundry list on this Civic. It needs a lot of stuff, including, well, nothing really major. Things like oil pans leaking, things like the power steering rack is leaking, and the outer tie rod ends, the boots are all rotted and everything. There was also the small matter of the rear bumper being completely rotted out. And well, that pile of rust there is kind of what's left of it. Here, I'll take you over here and show it to you. Yeah. I don't think that's going to pass New York State inspection. So I'm going to fix that. But that was one of the things. Also, I had this taillight was broken, and this piece here was dented in. It had an impact damage there, which I've since repaired. I got those parts from Pull Apart. A while ago, we shot a bunch of videos with a 2000 Civic. Yeah, you might have noticed the taillights on this, if you've got a 99, are upside down. That's because these are 2000. You can do it, you just got to switch the wires around a little bit. Just match up the colors, take the pins out of the connector and stick them back in where you want them to be. And then the landscaping company, if you follow me on social media, they, I think we're a little too close to the lawnmower, kicked up a rock and broke the passenger side window. There's a door lock actuator in the rear that also had an issue. The battery needed to be charged up. The wipers had that thing where if you try to move them, they're really sloppy. So instead of them being nice and tight, you could take the wiper and move it up and down on the windshield. Reason for that is this. These little plastic pieces on the end here break and wear out, and when they do, oh, it's this side. They break and wear out, and when they do, that's where your slop comes from right there. And those are cheap. They're only like 12 bucks for each one of the rods. I'm gonna replace them both. I guess the reason why I'm doing this video and talking about it, I've already introduced you to the car in the past, is because I can't have this turn into another quote-unquote mini-series where it lasts for a whole summer. That was fun. I mean, German car, there was, well, okay, English, owned by a German company. But it was a variety of repairs, things you haven't seen necessarily on Eric the Car Guy, but I think we all got a little worn out towards the end, and I just don't have the capacity to edit like all the videos that I have. So with this, I want to take a different approach, and this is why I'm reaching out to you today here on EricTheCarGuy. I just kind of want to know how you want me to go about this. I mean, to me, it's nice to bring a car in like this, fix a bunch of stuff on it, and then kick it down the road. Similar to what I've done with the Mini. We're going to be closing it on the end of that series soon. But like I said, you know, we're all kind of worn out from that. Do we want to have these prolonged series of videos? I've got to figure that out. But that being said, we've got to keep moving forward. And my son needs this car, so I need to get it to him sooner rather than later. And I can't spend the next 3 months making videos with this thing. I need to knock it out. So I guess what I'm asking, are there specific videos that you want to see on this? I mean, I've already done some. The power steering rack I had to do twice in this car. In fact, I think I did it 3 times, and this will be its 4th one. Those things are garbage, apparently. But I'm not spending Honda money on one, although if you buy 3 of them, I guess you kind of did spend Honda money on it. I digress. The point is, it needs some work, you know, and I'm gonna do a timing belt and water pump on this also, just for good measure. You know, what do you want to see? How do you want the future of Eric the Car Guy videos to be? Should I start doing like little things like, this is why you shouldn't use your gas pedal, or 5 ways to screw up your car? The way the YouTube algorithm works, I kind of have to post a video every day, and that's just not going to happen. As I mentioned, editing's an issue. I'm just being real with you here and just seeing what your input is, because if there's anything I've learned about the internet, there is no shortage of opinions out there. But some of them are good. Some of them like have real value, and some of you like come up with some great ideas. So I guess I'm crowdsourcing this one. What do you want to see from the Civic? What kind of things do you want to see more of on Eric the Car Guy? I'm sure I'm going to get a myriad of things. Some of the things might be possible, some of the things not so much. Like I said, some of the advice is great. Some of it are just, you know, people venting their own issues, whatever. Anyhow, You got automotive questions, there's EricTheCarGuy.com. It's there for you 365, 24/7. Go there if you have automotive issues, linked in the description. Also, additional stuff linked in the description, such as the video I mentioned introducing this car. Let me know what you think down in the comments. And also don't forget to subscribe and like and do those things that help me make a living. Really appreciate that. Be safe, have fun, stay dirty. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time.